If it's trending, hot topics, juicy gist, hot gossip, you know we got you covered. Welcome to the Juice Box on your favorite movie channel, Premium Box Office TV. You know what it is now. We give it to you vibes on vibe. The tea is hot and conversations unfiltered. My name is Olive, and today, alone. So just trust me to take you on a very wild and fun ride as I take you through the gist. Trust me, it has been going back to back. The gist no be here. Oh. You need to see the wasbos that been happening. So in case you've been missing out, maybe you're 95, you're always tired, you don't know what's going on, and you're just tuned in right now. I got you covered. We will be taking you through everything that's been happening and will still happen right here on the Juice Box. My name is Olive, and if you're ready, let's get right into the tea. As it hot. Welcome back, guys. It's time to give you the tea. Now, it's raining Benz. Guys, just a few weeks ago, a few days ago, almost a few weeks ago, we brought you news. Oh, I gossip. No, I'm not they say whenever you want to hear gossip, you go to a woman's hair salon. That's where you hear all the gist happening on your street. And let me even give you a hack before I continue with this gist. They usually say if you're living on your street, like right, and there's a salon on your street, it's safe to use another salon that maybe is in another street or does not in your vicinity. Because trust me, your gist has gone round. Your gist has gone round. And if you don't want to know what's happening in people's businesses, it's better to go to salon that is not near your vicinity or your street. Anyways, that aside. So I said it's raining Benz. Guess what? Adekunle Gold, AG baby, the big fish himself. Say it again. The big fish himself gifted his wife, Simi, for her 38th birthday, a Benz, a multi-million naira Benz. I've been on dollars. Benz. It is beautiful. You could see Simi, all gushing surprise, full of love. Love is sweet. So someone said nonchalant men left the group chat. But waiting for some Benz and nonchalant men. If a man is nonchalant to you, he's chalant somewhere else, trust me. Anyways, over to the next tea I have for you. You guys will not believe it. OPM pastor was at it again. This time is not for his autistic adopted son. This one is for another autistic adopted daughter. And he came out to say, interested applicants, interested men who are willing to, marry my autistic daughter. You should show interest. He will give, of course, the incentives are there. Allowance, housing, travel, and all whatnot, right? And this time around, it seemed like the first one was a success for him because I'm not even support. At this point in time, I feel like it should be stopped. Maybe he listened or maybe he did not. But a few days later, we got to find out that he suspended it. And one of the reasons given is he got over 1,000 applicants. Wait. That means over 1,000 men are ready to marry an autistic woman. A 21-year-old autistic woman. Like over 1,000 men. I can't say if they are all Nigerians, but over 1,000 men are willing to marry someone that needs care. In fact, I saw one of the, what they call it, DMs. They asked the guy, will you be able to take care of this? I said, yes, I'm willing. I'm very willing to marry her. Then I said, can you kiss her? I said, yes, I can kiss her. Oh, Chiba. Well, the man has, suspended it. He said, for the meantime, they will not calm down first. People are saying that they rush this thing. People are not sincere. People want to marry. You don't see free. I beg. Well, to another tea that is happening right now. In fact, this one is still hot. because the particular person involved in this has come out to say a lot of things after she came out to make the video. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Abike Sugar versus Tony Abraham. Now, could it be this is why Funke Akindele gave Tony the face? Could this be why she was given the face? Could this be? So Abike Sugar came out on that was on I think it was on Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't really say right now. I don't know the particular day it was. But she came out to, reveal what actually transpired 2 or 3 years ago between she and Tony Abraham. So according to her, she said a lot of things that will be shown to you as well. But from what I could deduce, she said people alleged that Tony was the one who bought her sewing machine. She said no, she already got the sewing machine, but because Tony already saw the post and decided to appreciate her or encourage her and gave her the money. Not that Tony was one that bought the sewing machine. I wanted to also say how Tony paid her 50,000 naira for two films that she featured in for Tony Abraham, and also 500k that she got 500k for one. I don't remember is it a Giacomo or I can't remember this thing. I will show you guys the screenshots and everything, right? And after she came to reveal a whole lot. She also talked about the Malaika. It was the Malaika film saga that caused this whole thing. Yes, it was the Malaika. So Funke Akindele gave her to promote for A Tribe Called Judah. And Tony Abraham, according to Tony Abraham, she said, at that time she was also with Tony Abraham. So Tony Abraham also brought box for Malaika. And she went to do unboxing for Funke Akindele. And there, he said, it was like a conflict of interest. But he said that Tony told her that even if it's one video that you make for your, I wouldn't want to call it your colleague, that there's no problem. So she felt okay, that's okay. Since she had always been on Funke Akindele's influencers for whenever her movie comes out. She said, okay, since Mama said it's okay to do this. In fact, a whole lot. In fact, like I interpret the video. The video is on her YouTube channel as well, and because she can go and watch to get the full entirety of what she said. But in summary, right now, she's saying people now start coming for her, saying she's a betrayer, that she betrayed Tony Abraham after Tony picked her from the gutters, after Tony did this, after Tony did that. Say, I was not a poor girl now. It's not someone that don't have ambition or with direction where she was going to when she met Tony Abraham. And that she made conscious effort to patch up the relationship, but it wasn't giving her peace of mind. My dear, events is not giving peace of mind. Leave it. Right? So I don't know the whole. So everybody was not calling her betrayal. I say it affected her. She couldn't for 2 to 3 years. She has been, let's say, depressed, sad, But now she's here full force to say what happened. So Tony fans came for her. Even Tony Abraham came to talk as well. He said, that she sees Abike as a daughter. She said a lot of things. So I'll be putting what she said as well. And right up until while I'm giving you this gist, Tony Abraham has also come out to say, let everybody rest. That said, Emma B, make everybody shine rest. That we should go and stream our new movie. And go watch our new movie. Yeah, Abike is also alleging that people are reporting her that particular video on her YouTube channel. You're like, people don't see him now. Well, it's well, all I can say, things are happening in the industry, right? Things are happening in the industry, and it maybe, possibly, that's why Funke Akindele didn't go with Tony at that period. Very possible. Away from that, let me put this out here. May you not marry your enemy. Say amen. May you not marry your enemy. So, Jada Pinkett has been going on podcast. It's like a roller coaster. Suddenly, in fact, she said she don't send Will Smith to, how did she put it? To defend down. You guys remember when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock on stage for making using her alopecia to make jokes. And she said, oh, that she no know, she no send them all. She didn't send the sweet to defend her. In fact, at the time of that thing, that day, on that day, that they were not even living together, that she can't remember last time that they called each other wife. Eh? Hey. You know when they say Will Smith, I don't even know what's your problem. After that one came out, we are still saying, okay, be like say what's going on. She came out again to admit that she really actually cheated. In fact, the news we saw, they said she admitted cheating on Will, but it is to protect his ego. And I'm wondering how. Like, make it make sense. Like, you hurt someone and say that you want to protect the person. Hey, there's nothing I will not hear on this internet. So you people, it's not just for my mouth. You will watch it with your eyes. You see it with your eyes. Anyways, let me tell you, there are rumors going right now that Will Smith and Jennifer Lopez are dating. Like waiting. Will Smith, why? What? Are you not tired? Why do you keep? Why? From I really hope it's not true, Sha. But the rumors are strong, but we have not seen like credible information. It's okay, maybe this is true, but the rumors are flying around that Will Smith and Jennifer Lopez that we know her track record. I leave you with that. Stew on that. As you stew on that, to wrap up the tea right now, is the whatever it is going on between Angel and Simi. The Ikwe has finally jigged between the both of them. The Ikwe has finally jigged. My brothers and my sisters. This one is a view once marriage. View once. In fact, cake has not finished. That wedding cake, we have not finished eating it, and marriage has scattered. So according to Angel's partner, Simi, saying $40,000. She's the one that did this. She's the one that did that. Gave Angel paper, paid for this, paid for that. Also alleged Angel went to squander money at Dior shop. There's not. Angel now came out and said, "Oh, you're a liar. You seized my papers. You call police on me." Simi said, "I don't call police on you. I've never called police on you. In fact, when police even come, I used to tell you to lie and say everything is fine." Even Angel mama, they support Angel mama. They support Angel. Angel papa too, they support Angel. What's going on? Marriage we never mature. They never even marinate finish. You know, don't scatter. Well, Simi says she don't want to again. That she doesn't want to marry Angel again. That Angel has been going around cheating on her. That was what she said. That Angel has been going around cheating on her. She don't want to marry again. In fact, that Angel should come and sign divorce papers. Oh, it is well, oh. In fact, as it's a lot, the news is, next week we'll still give you updates, because as it is, Angel no gree oh. You even saw video of Angel being arrested. We even saw video of when I think it was the CCTV that caught she threatening to break the car. Said, "You don't want to see her crazy again. Open the door." It's well, all the best. All the best. Some person is actually blaming her mother, saying she wasn't raised well. But what are your thoughts? Of course, guys, that's much I can take on the tea segment right here on the juice box. When I get back, we will be talking about food safety. This is for everyone, not just even Nigerians, but I feel like this one is particular to Nigerians right now. Let's talk about food safety. After a particular woman, I'll call a content creator on TikTok, came out to say something about a particular bread. We'll be talking about that and everything surrounding food safety. Stick around right here on The Main Juice. Is up next on the Juice Box. Welcome back, guys, we are still here, and I'm sure that you are really enjoying the show because I'm enjoying myself as well. It's still the juice box, and let's talk about something right now, the main juice. We'll be taking a swipe. In fact, let's watch this video first.
Guys, at this point, if you love bread too much, start baking your bread. Something is wrong with our bread. You see this bread? I pray their name is not showing because they don't have a conscience. Is it mean they won't come after? This bread has been 2 months on my shelf. It still feels fresh. It smells fresh. If they bring it back today, there is a new bread I'm going to buy. Normally, when I keep bread and I don't sell for 2 days, when they come, they replace it. And this particular bread, they've been asking after it. I sourced them out and they supplied. I even tested it. I'm not a fan of bread though, but I must be honest with you. This bread tastes really, really good. No wonder people are addicted to it. This particular one, I didn't finish selling. I was waiting for when they will come so that they can replace it. They didn't come. I called. They didn't pick. So I kept the bread. It's been here for 2 months. I'm not even lying. I was telling my girl that there could be dangerous chemicals in this thing, and she was like, I didn't know it was a thing until I went online, started seeing review. People are talking about bread that lasted for 2-3 months, even 1 year. And it's not only in Nigeria. You know our thing, when it reaches us, people go do and pass levels. This bread, I seriously pray that their name is not showing. I still want to see my grandchildren. Siko? Siba? You see the bread? Feels fresh, looks fresh. I can still smell the butter in this bread. 2 months bread. Share before bread 2 days has spoiled. Whatever is in this thing is not healthy. And that is why you will hear that somebody was having headache in the morning and in the evening. Oh, what's your law? All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Michael Jackson was right. They want to just destroy our lungs. Bread lovers, take note.
So the video you just watched is this particular woman talking about how this bread was on the shelf for 2 months and still remained fresh. In fact, according to her, said she can actually smell the butter. You know, that she can actually sell this bread as a fresh bread of today and people will buy. And the bread is nice. It is nothing spoiled. Me and you know. In fact, if a bread stays after 3 days, you start perceiving odor. Some start having, in fact, after 1 week, you start having mold, black mold, to show that, okay, this bread don't spoil. Truly, if what she's alleging is true, then there's a problem. How safe are we when it comes to food in Nigeria? How safe are we? What are we consuming? The other day, there was video circulating of how people buy colored oil as red oil. In fact, I heard one man talking about how he bought the oil, and when he put the oil, that the oil, like he noticed that it wasn't really okay. This oil is not oil anymore. Anyways, he said he ate now. A couple of months, couple of days or weeks later, he said he suffered something for 6 months till his brother came and brought oil from another place, I think from the east. And that was when they discovered that no, this oil that he got is actually bad. And that's the cause of his problem. It has only been because of his problem. That's actually stomach problem. Thank God did not die. So how safe are we? How safe are the foods? What is NAFDAC and SON doing? Because SON, they are doing the Standard Organization of Nigeria. You know, for NAFDAC also food also. These things that come into Nigeria, the ones that we even import, the ones that are being even produced in Nigeria, do they still actually visit for the purpose of the story we are using, even bakeries? Do they even visit bakeries to know, okay, are you people still using what you're supposed to use? Because I know there was a time they said bromate is not good for bread. But there are people who still use bromate on their bread. How safe are the foods we are eating? In fact, let me shock you. There is a video that we played now from a business day expose on how foods are being packaged in Nigeria. Let's watch it.
For cheap food items, millions of Nigerians are feeding on nearly expired and expired food, but many are unaware. Across Lagos markets, branded food items are stripped of their packaging and sold in sacks, buckets, and nylon bags. Investigations by Business Day show many come from expired, near expiry, or rejected factory stock, fueling a multi-billion naira underground trade. Conflicts, oats, semolina, powdered milk, and tea, normally sealed with brand names, production dates, and expiry labels, are scooped daily into plastic cups for sale. Business Day investigation findings reveal that traders buy them in bulk from middlemen who bypass factory safety rules, turning discarded goods into cheap food for households. While the box of cornflakes costs 7,600 in supermarket, the same quantity in this market goes for 3,000 to 3,500. Powder milk can be sold for less than half its retail price. The profit margin makes this informal market thrive, yet consumer risk illness from moisture, contamination, and expired products. Health experts warn that repeated consumption of unlabeled or degraded food can cause nausea, diarrhea, and long-term effects, especially for children. Despite NAFDAC regulation on labeling and traceability, these repackaged goods continue to move freely across Lagos markets with no visible enforcement. For families struggling to make ends meet, affordability often outweighs safety, but the cost to public health is real and immediate.
Now you see, we can't exactly say we know what we are consuming. Can I shock you? A particular woman called on a radio show and said that whilst we are talking about this bread thing, let me tell you, I know you've also myself have experienced it as well, but my mind has not really gone into why this bread is still fresh, right? She said if you go to our wharf, that there are many containers that have things that are being imported, of course, drugs as well, maybe things like shampoos, maybe I don't know, but drugs. Basically, she said drugs, medications that we take. And she was like, these containers, they've been there for a long time. They've not been cleared. Obviously, maybe the person who wants to be contained maybe doesn't have enough money yet to clear. So she now said, when these containers, because eventually they will be cleared, when they are eventually cleared, who are the consumers? Is it not still Nigerians that will consume it? Imagine consuming something that has been on maybe sea for how many months, now came back to Nigeria, now stayed in the wharf, inside container, some will beat it, now use it and make bread, or use it and consume. Do you know how dangerous that is? No what, like, when they say the life expectancy in Nigeria is going down this is part of it. Why? Why are the bodies who are supposed to take care of these things not doing their work? In fact, I was listening, same radio show I was listening to, one man alleged that some of these, like the SONs, the NAFDACs, that is when they go to some of the organizations they're supposed to check, and what they do is they will just start debating, they're not bring it and give them, they'll go, this is worrisome. Honestly, it is worrisome because we don't know what we are consuming, especially in this Lagos. You buy oil, you were looking at, truly, we have seen it. Red oil doesn't look like red oil, you know that's coloring. Now, this is me calling on NAFDAC, SON, all these bodies that they were created to, be the middleman between them and us, the consumers. They should do better. I mean, we can't have people going to hospitals as a result of what they are eating. I beg. It's bad enough that things are expensive. Imagine now buying an expensive thing and you are eating poison. That's terrible. Now, for this woman who came out to say talk about the bread, I think the bread manufacturers sued her. People are not saying that. Oh, but she didn't actually. When you watch that video, she didn't mention the name of the company. She didn't mention. She didn't even show the name of the bread. But people who know of course, if you are a consumer of the bread, you know the bread that she's holding. So people were not commenting the name of the bread, and she liked some of the comments, and that's where the manufacturers are hinging on, and now saying that, that how can you come out to say that our bread is this, our bread is that. They are suing her for it. If she has good lawyers, she can actually wiggle her way out of it, because actually she didn't call any brand. The bread manufacturers actually were the ones who brought themselves out for everybody to know. Oh, now me they talk about too, right? So, but I would also advise her to, you see that particular bread that she held in that video, she should not dispose of it too, because that's her evidence, proof. And if she can contact her lawyers, if they can go to these tests, I don't know what they call them now, that can test for food to know, okay, what is here and how long this has been. For that bread that she was holding that day, she don't throw it away. Oh, that's her proof. That's her proof. Because they too, they have their own strong case against her. Well, what are your thoughts though? What are your thoughts? Have you bought bread recently? How long did it stay before it got spoiled? And what are your thoughts about this woman? Do you think these particular manufacturers of the bread have the right to sue her? Because if you watch that, she didn't really mention brand and she didn't really call the name of anybody. But what are your thoughts about generally on the safety of what we consume in Nigeria, food safety in Nigeria? What are your thoughts? What are your experiences so far? Drop it in the comment section. Of course, you can watch this on our YouTube channel at Premium Box Office TV. Go there, drop your comments. Remember to like, share, and comment as well, right? Like, share, and comment. Guys, all I have to say is just stay safe out there. We cannot even say eat healthy in Nigeria. I mean, see some will argue that she didn't tell me one of chop bread. But bread is like one of the commonest food that someone can afford to eat. We are talking about rice. Commonest food that someone can afford to eat, and now they are saying that something is wrong with it. So something should be done. Well, be safe, and maybe if you buy bread now, check if you don't spoil for 3 days. Someone even said that she bought one hot bread. The very next time you buy the bread hot, her tummy will bloat. It's well. Just be safe, and I don't know, maybe be cautious of where you buy things or what you eat. That's as much I can take. Like I said, what are your comments? What are your thoughts? Leave them in the comment section, and let's know your thoughts on this particular one. When I get back, I'll be sharing something. I won't call this a fun fact, but it's something that is happening right now, and trust me, it's going to shock you. Alright guys, welcome to the last lap of the main juice. Now, I'm not going to be smiling for this. This is not fun facts. This is just something that got exposed, and it's not funny. It's not funny. Now, according to a recent CNN investigation, it exposed an online, they call it a global online academy that specializes in teaching men to rape, to drug and assault their partners. That's what this online academy teaches them. In fact, the shocking thing is that in February alone, they had a particular website had 62 million men. 62 million men. Mostly from the US actually, that visited this online academy to learn how to rape their wives. I'll be reading something for you. Now, the interesting thing about this whole story is that it's actually seen as legal. Yeah, it's completely legal. Now, CNN reported this. They investigated this platform. It's called Motherless. And what they found in fact, when I saw it, my blood caught. I was cold. Over 20,000 videos of women being sexually assaulted while unconscious was found on the website and all. Men tagging videos with eye check, lifting a sedated woman's eyelids on camera to prove she has no idea what's being done to her. Some videos have over 50,000 views. In fact, inside the chat groups, men share exact drug names and dosages that they use. Some users they sell odorless, tasteless liquids that knock women out. Shipped worldwide for just $175. One survivor's husband had been sleeping their son's sleep medication into her nightly tea. The tea the woman has been taking for years. The man usually sleep in their son's sleep medication. Now she couldn't even call it rape at first because society will say it doesn't count if it's your husband. But a law from 1996 means that this motherless website can host 20,000 rape videos and face zero legal consequences. Hey. The only time they were fined for missing age verification. That's the only thing they were fined for. Isn't it shocking? In a whole 2026. It's so giving. I don't know if you guys know the story of this guy. Let me get his name. Dominic Pellicott, who in fact he drugs his wife, and I think he now invites men to come and rape his wife. That's what he was doing. So, right? It's crazy. It's imagine 62 million. How many are we in the world? That 62 million men are willing to learn how to sedate, in fact, drug and rape their wives. How many? All I have to say is, men should, if in your circle, because you know them that that there are some men that have these tendencies, be cautioning them. I know we don't want to say all men, but 62 million men, that's a whole lot though. That's a whole lot if you ask me. Now, you can also go read up on this. I'm just giving you the basics of whatever it is that went on. But that's what CNN exposed recently. And it's just making the rounds right now. People are talking about it. It's shocking. In fact, it will make your blood run cold. It shows how many wives they know what's going on. Was it not just Rich Day? Someone was talking about this, something like similar to this, how she found out that her husband has been secretly making videos of their intimate moments whenever they are having intercourse. He makes videos and they have like a WhatsApp group where they share, like all of them, they married men, they now have a WhatsApp where they share the intimate moments they have with their wives. The men will not, do this one well, no, next time do it like this. Are you guys okay? Hey, we are not living amongst people that are okay. Let me just tell you. You think you are okay. Anyways, that's the much I can take. I'm sure you've learned one or two, and I'm sure a rundown of what's been going on this internet space. I mean, guys, that's what we are here for. That's what we're here for. Remember, like I always say, remember to share, like, comment on our YouTube channel, The Juice Box. Just go there, at Adekunle Office TV. Go there, like, comment, share, drop your comments, drop your takes, drop what you think, and of course, what other topic you wanted to talk about on the show, we will gladly do that. It's been a pleasure doing this with you. Till I come your way again next week, of course, the giveaway here. We'll talk some more, give you all this as the day hot, and of course, rub bites together as well on conversations that matter, because that's what we are here for. My name is Olive. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.
Premium Box Office TV. Everyone loves premium. Premium Box Office TV is exclusive on StarTimes.